This is Toyota RAV4 crossover full review. Performance. Toyota offers a 2.0-liter petrol engine, but most buyers will go for one of the two diesels. There's a 122 bhp 2.0-liter that comes with front or four-wheel drive and picks up eagerly enough from low revs. Unfortunately, this engine quickly runs out of puff. Ride and handling. The RAV4 isn't as agile as a Mazda CX-5. However, it grips well. Steers. RAV4 isn't as agile as a Mazda CX-5. However, it grips well. Steer when you make succession. Refinement. Both diesel engines transmit vibration into the cabin and sound gruff if you push them beyond 3000 rpm, although the 2.2 is particularly noisy. The RAV4 also at least in the Clyde. Buying and owning. The cheapest diesel model is temptingly priced. However, the version you'll actually want costs. This diesel model is temptingly priced. However, the version you'll actually want costs quite heavy, but Toyota offers good finance deals, and our true MPG tests show that real-world fuel economy is competitive. Quality and reliability. The RAV4's interior is pretty underwhelming. Despite most models getting man-made leather on parts of the dashboard, drab plastics dominate, and the clock could have been lifted from a 1980s dashboard. Safety and security. Every model comes with stability control and 7 airbags, including one beneath the steering column that protects the driver's knees. However, in Euro NCAP tests, the RAV4 didn't perform quite as well as the Mazda CX-5 for adult and child safety. Behind the wheel. Comfort is compromised unless you go for a top-spec car, because lesser models don't get lumbar adjustment and their seats are short of lower back support. The touchscreen infotainment system, standard on mid-spec icon models and above, also leaves a little to be desired because its display is hard to read in bright conditions. Space and practicality. The RAV4 is one of the biggest cars in its class, so there's plenty of space inside. 4 6-footers will be perfectly comfortable, and although the narrow central rear seat means life isn't as good for a fifth, will be perfectly comfortable, and although the narrow central rear seat means life isn't as good. X5. Equipment. Entry-level active cars come with air conditioning, alloy wheels and electric front and rear windows, but we reckon it's worth upgrading to the mid-level icon trim, which adds a reversing camera. It's worth upgrading to the mid-level icon trim, which adds a reversing camera. Operable.